take on one of the biggest challenges in Crusader Kings 3, restoring the full Roman Empire and reviving the now extinct Hellenism faith. And for this, of course, we start on the beautiful shores of Cornwall. Also, if everybody watching this subscribed, to hit my goal in no time, and it would mean so much to me. Thank you. So here we go. This is hopefully the start that will one day get us a revived Roman Empire. Now, you might be wondering, why Cornwall, right? Which is a fair enough question, because one of the main things we have to do early on is we need to get back this faith. Hellenism, of course, completely extinct. 0 counties follow this faith. And if we were to convert, 114,000 piety, because as you can see, converting from an organized faith to an unreformed faith, converting to a dead religion, all stuff like that, make it very expensive. So there's a couple things we need to do to bring that cost right down to just 250 piety. The first one is pick up the apostate perk. This makes faith conversion 75% cheaper, and then we pair that with Stonehenge. That makes it 20% cheaper. And for the final thing, at some point we need to become Norse, because they have malleable invaders. And once again, faith conversion cost minus 20%. So if we do all 3 of those things, converting to Hellenism will just be 250 piety. So that is the goal for today's video. Take as much land as we can and convert. Because like I said, this is going to be over 3 videos. So starting out with 37, our dynasty has 26 living members. We are related to those in Brittany, but we're going to stick with a learning focus. I probably, you know what, I'm going to actually reset perks, and we're going to go down the scholar tree to start things off. That means we even get learn on the job as well, and soon we'll be able to get sanctioned loopholes so we can just buy claims on duchies and stuff. That will save us a lot of time. Now, we're not married. We only have 1 kid who is 1, so it's probably a good idea to look for a nice alliance, the best alliance we can. Gwynedd, you know what, let's go with Gwynedd. And we're already having a mental break, so we're just going to ignore that for now. But with that alliance, what we need to do is expand as fast as we can. At some point, we are going to have to move our capital somewhere over here, because once our capital has the Norse culture, we can just take a decision to convert to local culture. So that will just do that for us. The biggest problem's going to be is taking on Wessex. That is genuinely going to be extremely tough for us. And obviously, one of the things I could have done is start as a person with the Roman culture, because the Roman culture does actually exist in game, but obviously there's like no actual way to get it unless I guess a random character spawns with that culture, which seems impossible maybe. So we'll keep an eye out, but probably in the next part we are going to form our very own Roman culture. So that will happen at some point, because I know the Romans, they have like special men-at-arms and stuff, but there's no way to like legit get them, right? I don't think so without cheating. But what we're going to do, we're probably going to start today off. We're going to move through Wales, try and take all of Wales, and then take what we need in England, and then hopefully reform Hellenism. And then after that, I think we make a move towards Italy. That probably has got to be the goal. But we'll see how it goes. Now, of course, Hastings has already come to England, because of course he has. He's probably going to be a problem we may have to face at some point. Alfred is already on the throne, and he has a claim. That is not what you want to see. There we go. And we picked up sanctioned loopholes. So what we can do now, we can buy claims for piety. So it only cost us 500 piety, and we could get a claim on the entire petty kingdom of Wessex. Although, I don't know if we want to be doing that just yet. Oh no. So our allies up in Gwynedd are actually calling us to war because they're trying to defend against Hastings. So I am obviously gonna have to go and help, because we only have 750 men. Oh no. No, there's no way we're defending that. So we've already lost our ally. There's no way we're gonna defend that, so we're just gonna let him take it. There's not much we can do. But there we go. 102 gold. That is so expensive. But we have picked up our first claim. So we're gonna go straight in for that. And you know what? I'm gonna get 1 stack of armored footmen as well. I'll let them build up. And there we go. We have had another son. Now they're built. We're gonna head in and hopefully win this. I mean, this war's almost over, so hopefully he doesn't come down here and attack me. We're having another mental break. We're gonna keep ignoring them for now. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And there we go. That is disgusting. I mean, if you want to be allies, I mean, I will honestly take it, to be fair. You're demanding a hostage. We're going to say no. And there we go, 100%. So we've picked up our first county. And what we need to do, I think, is keep going through Wales. But the problem with that is now we have a terrible problem on our hands, right? Right, so we just got a daughter and everything. What I'm going to do now is try and find the best alliances that we're able to make. So we're going to marry our daughter to Alba, and we'll marry our son to Lotharingia. So we have 2 solid alliances now. And now we have 500 piety. We're going to buy a claim on the petty Kingdom of Wessex. Now, as long as all of our allies join... Oh, we only get that much. I thought we would have got all of his land. So we're not even getting the county we wanted. But we do get all the land, it looks like, and no allies. So you know what? Let's go in for him. Maybe this can be our new capital for now. So we're going to make sure we call all of our allies. Gwynedd are down to 55 men. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother with them. We're going to go straight out to... Oh, or not. I was going to say, we're going to go straight out to sea to avoid that. But we didn't get away in time. With our allies here, you know what? We should probably actually go and stop them sieging. As long as our allies follow us, hopefully we can defeat their armies. Otherwise, this has been an awful start. They've got to stay close. Come on. They're very slow. Please hurry up. Oh, they got in just in time. We were about to lose that battle. More mental breaks. Great. But now we've defeated their armies. We're going to head over for their capital. Get a siege done on that. They're going for Gwent. That is fine. And it looks like we captured his heir. So, pretty soon, this should be over, hopefully. Wait, most of my allies have left. Alba's in their own war. That is terrible for us. Right now, we do need to rely on allies just to make sure we got people helping us. So we are probably, you know what, gonna make another alliance just to call them as well. Because we need all the help we can. We are fighting Wessex, which is one of the most powerful people, or the most... one of the most powerful people in England. The unthinkable bargain. In a bid to solidify their own personal power, it seems King Halfdan and King Alfred have signed a devilish treaty, dividing the realm of England between them. Henceforth, areas currently under Nordic control will be subject to the Danelaw, while the remaining native states are acknowledged as English territory. So as you can see, if we look at kingdoms now, we have the Danelaw and England. So it has actually just split. They've just decided that. But we're going to get in there. We should defeat them and then siege their capital. And hopefully this should be over. And there we go. So we can enforce that. And we have just picked up all of these counties and we personally hold them. But of course, the county we actually need is this one here with Stonehenge. But we have massively weakened Alfred now. We've taken his capital and everything like that. So hopefully, the next war we get into won't be as difficult. But we have taken this much land, and we need about that much, right? Great. So what I'm going to do, we are 50, so we should have, a few more years left. We're going to go on a pilgrimage to Canterbury, hire mercenary guards. We're like, mostly safe now. I think King Alfred is trying to murder me. Traveling through the lands of my old foe, King Alfred has my entourage on edge, even panicky. At a single unknown noise, we jump to arms, and lo, a mysterious silhouette is amidst our wagons. Good evening, smiles the intruder, coyly toying with a blade. If only we'd met under more pleasant circumstances, she pouts. Still, King Alfred wishes me to welcome you. Oh god. Fool, I'll make you pay for this. So 32% chance we live and King Alfred becomes our nemesis and we kill her, or a 67% chance we become wounded. Guards catch her. There's more chance we don't become wounded, or pleasant circumstances, you say. We can just recruit her to come and join us. You know what? Let's try and kill her. Wait. Your guards execute the assassin. So we are now nemesis with King Alfred. And there we go. We have walked the holy path. And after that, we have 1,700 piety. England is looking absolutely awful. We can buy a claim on the entire kingdom. So you know what? We're going to do that. And what we can do now is just make sure now, once our truce ends, we are ready to try and get the entire kingdom. We've got 4 years left. So we have, 4 years now to try and build up an army, build some alliances to hopefully take them down. And he wants to challenge us to a fight. He's going to absolutely destroy us. He has 26 prowess. You know what? We too are ancestors scum. Let's go. You know what? We're just going to keep calling him scum. Every time we have the chance, that's what we're going to do. But can we defeat him? Let's see how you like a sculling. Wait, we actually won. Headbutting my opponent seemed to throw him off. I am victorious. he must absolutely hate us. We've taken his land. We defeated him in a duel, even though he has 26 prowess. That is embarrassing. At this point, he should just give me his land. Also, West Francia is about to take over Lotharingia as well, which is great. Ooh, nice. And our son in war just becomes shrewd as well. So he is second in line, but you know what? Maybe we end up playing as him. Right, you know what? We're going to go for this war now. They are allied to East Francia, but they're also involved in this Lotharingia war. So we're just gonna start it, and let's hope we can win this, because this would be really, really big for us. We can call dynasty members. So we can call some guy of Britain. He only has 200 men. He's also involved in this war, but he's on the other side. But we're gonna call Lotharingia. He's not gonna help. Alba. Oh, God. Right. Send gift. Right. We're going to have to send some people gift sent to force them to join. And we also have this guy down here. He will just accept. Lotharingia won't. I mean, he is in his own war, but I'd like to have him join just in case. No. So you know what? Let's call dynasty members as well. It's going to cost renown. But you know what? An extra few men's an extra few men. And he has 2,000 men. So what we're going to do is once again go to sea. I think I may have just made the same mistake twice, though. We're going to go around and meet up with Alba. And then at least if he comes into fight, we have a few more men. We can hopefully defend it. But let's just start sieging all of his land up here. Look at this. Hopefully, this should be good enough. We just can't let him siege all of our land. We'll let him get a couple of sieges. But we'll keep an eye on it. If he starts heading down towards our capital, then we will go for a chase. Oh, victory. Lotharingia actually won that war. So why won't you help? You don't really like me. There's nothing we can really do for that either. They're like, offer ward. Does that make him like us more? No, it doesn't seem like it affects his opinion of us. There's nothing we can do. We can't afford to send him gold. But the problem is Lotharingia is probably going to start coming over this way now as well. So you know what? We're going to head down here now. We've done a fair bit of sieging. We are up 80%. Ooh, we just got additional taxes. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make sure we win this. We are in crazy prestige debt, but I think it's worth it. Getting the whole Kingdom of England will be really, really big for us. But let's get down here. Defeat England's armies. There we go. Lotharingia. Oh, if they join now. Ooh, he still just about won. Which that could have gone really bad. But there we go. Defeated their armies. So you know what? Let's jump on their capital now. And Alba's calling me to war. Oh, God. It's not getting any easier for us. I'll believe we're in big trouble. So let's see if we can maybe get a nice lucky capture from his capital. That would save us. Oh, God. Our allies just got defeated. Let's see if we can finish this siege. Oh, God. No, everything's falling apart. Right, well, more alliances it is. I think that's the last one we can make. We can make another one with our other son. We kind of just need all the alliances that we can get, especially early on. Once we're a king and we have like our own base of power, we're not going to need to rely on them. But right now, we kind of do. Oh, siege 1. Prisoner taken in siege. So, don't know if that was what ticked it over for us. I think it might have been. So, 100%. That war took 5 years. But now, we are the king of England. We are currently in an allies war, but that is fine. And now we're king of England. Does this count as being inside our realm, even though we don't directly hold it? That's what I need to check, because otherwise we're going to have to revoke it, which, yeah, is not going to be fun, because our allies are definitely going to revolt if we do that. Yeah, as you can see, that is not counting. So we do actually need to directly hold this county. So we're going to have to try and get it off this guy. We could see if we can retract vassal. We need limited crown authority, which we can't do as we don't have prestige. But yeah, we do need to directly hold it, which that is going to be very fun to take. So I'm glad about that. But as you can see, we're already facing a faction for Alfred's claim, because instantly he is like, well, no, I am coming straight back for that. So we are gonna have to try and defend this. I don't see us getting these people on our side. That just seems like it's impossible. And if we look, it actually has Saxon elective, and right now our son and player A is second, because people are not voting for my family, which is great. So we need to actually try and get some of our vassals on our side. So we're going to go down foreign affairs, try and pick up thoughtful, and just try and get our own vassals to kind of like us, because right now they pretty much all hate us. We are going to try and murder Alfred though, but I don't see it happening in time. We only have 6 months. Right, you know what? I think we're just going to say, Do we fight it? I don't know if we can win if we fight this. They have 343% of our power. Now, we do have a decent amount of allies. What happens if he defeats us? Does he get us in prison and then he's able to revoke our titles? Or do I just stay as his vassal anyway? I guess we may as well try and fight it. Hopefully we can call all our allies. Prestige for us this life is practically gone. But we're going to call all of our allies. We're going to raise our men right down the south of Cornwall to hopefully raise them. And we can give Alfred a plush and exotic carpet. Let's hope. And what we're going to do is run away. Straight away, go to sea. And that is practically every vassal we had currently standing up against us. So we're going to go around this... Oh, God, what do we do? If we go around this way, hopefully all of our allies kind of come up this way as well and meet up with us. Yes, just like that. And now what we need to do, we need to head down with all our allies and hopefully fight. And we need to start winning some battles because they're going to siege all of our land very quick. Okay, they're already on our capital. So allies need... is Lotharingia... Where are they going? Lotharingia's just abandoned us for some reason. Okay, they're all here. So you know what? Let's just march in for a fight. They should all come with us. We've got to start defeating their armies. They're about to siege our capital. Okay, they just abandoned the siege to get in this battle. Are we going to have enough men to win? This is going to be really close. We've got people beaching from the shores. That was close. We just picked up Infirm as well. That was such a close battle, but we are up 23%. So we're just going to start sieging. Okay, and every time they're going for a battle, we need to get all our men over here and hope we can just about squeeze them. Oh, no. I don't think we're winning this. Well, this has been a terrible start to what will hopefully one day be the Roman Empire, but one day soon... I doubt. I think we're done for. We are just getting destroyed. Every single one of our vassals right now is standing up against us. And we've just been imprisoned, free once more. So just like that, we become the King of England and very quickly stopped being the King of England. That is great. So we're now a vassal of England, which I guess is at least something. We're no longer trying to kill him because it was exposed and discovered. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. So we're kind of back to holding the land we did hold, but we're now a vassal instead. So it slowed us down a little bit, but I'm not too worried because we can take over now England from the inside. So that's what we're going to have to do. Slowly take over all the other vassals. But there we go. We died at 64 years of age. And now Duke Ricat ascends to the throne. And we are back to just holding... Wait, there's now a faction to put me on the throne by our brother and player heir. I was just going to take over his land, but you know what? He'll probably vote for me, I assume. So if he votes for me, which hopefully he does, maybe we can actually get on there by vote instead. You know what? We're going to negotiate an alliance with him. He is a way better character than us. It would have been nice to play as him, to be honest, but look at the difference in stats. If we die, we do play as him, so maybe we just don't have any children. Maybe that's the play. I wouldn't mind playing as him, to be honest with you. He has everything going for him. We are just losing money, though. Right now, we're in a tough spot because we have, like, no money. He's taken all the good alliances as well. So, that is great for us. So, we're actually, this betrothal gets us nothing. So, we're going to break it. And let's try and find somebody good for us to marry. Back into Lotharingia. She's way too young. We need somebody who can, like, you know, actually get us children pretty soon. She's 16. She gets an alliance with some guy in West Francia. So let's do that. And we'll take the wedding celebration, get some money. And I want to see, are we making any money once these are fully rebuilt, or still are we just losing money? Because I think we're still going to be losing money. We only have one county, actually. Our half-brother has taken this county. So we're in a terrible spot. What we're going to do, we're going to modify contract, give succession rights, and we're going to pick up council rights. And then we're going to demand to be a steward. That will hopefully fix our money situation for now anyway. And we can pick up a claim on the whole Duchy of Hawaii. I'm going to say no. I'm trying to get that county claim, but for right now, we need to just save our money. We can ask the Head of Faith for gold, actually. Let's do that. 100 gold, up to 131. I'm just sad that we didn't get players this guy. That would have been much better. But we have enough prestige now to pass limited crown authority. So we're going to do that. And we're going to revoke our brother's titles by here. He's going to say no and stand up. And he's called his ally. So we're going to call, I guess, our ally as well. Yeah, we can call him to war. So we're going to do that. He's close, so hopefully he gets here before his allies, and we should have no problem winning. There we go, and he's going to massively help speed up this siege. Okay, technically there's 2 counties here. I think we're going to siege this one, hopefully. And once this siege is done, we will win. There we go. So we're going to take that, And now what we can do is revoke his titles. So then at least we have 2 counties so we can start making, you know, a little bit more money than we are right now. Oh, look at that. We're actually second in line. First in line. Is he just better than me at everything? He's first in line for the election now is our brother. The guy with Wessex. The guy who has everything. Oh, God. I wish more people would vote for us, but it doesn't seem likely. It would be nice if we could just win an election and get England. I mean, we could take him out, which I guess is an option. And me and Alfred just become rivals because, of course, we did. Can we kill this guy yet? No. We just need him gone. And he's only 53, so he may still be around for quite some time. But our brother is the primary heir, which I guess is nice. Your crimes against me are reprehensible. Meet me in single combat and let battle judge our differences. He wants to battle his son now. Still salty about... Oh, we have 1 prowess. You know what? This worked last time. We too are ancestors scum. Let's hit him with that as much as we can. Beat him again. This guy is terrible in combat. He may have all the prowess, but in terms of being a good fighter, he definitely isn't. And he got loads of stress for that. So hopefully, I mean, stress takes him out soon. That would be nice. Right, we're going to pick up this county claim for 72 gold and go to war against Weiss. Now, we do need to make another ally, I think. He's allied with Isiax and Somogi. I don't know what that is. But if we can just pick up 1 ally, oh, Mercia would be really big for us. And then if we end up being on the throne of England, we have Mercia as an ally. So we're not going to waste any more time, and we are going to go straight to war for this. And hopefully our allies are enough. We're going to call family house member as well, and Mercia, and whoever these are. Hope we can take this. Otherwise, this run is being terrible. You know what? The last 3 videos I've done on this channel, the starts have been absolutely awful on all of them. But Mercia's right, but there is like another army standing on the county we need. Ooh. And our brother's armies are being defeated. Let's hope we can get in there and save him. No, we didn't manage to get in there and save him. But you know what? Let's siege the war target. Siege Stonehenge. And you know what? We may as well keep sieging his land. I don't know where his armies are, to be honest with you. I literally couldn't tell you where they've gone. We only have to siege 2 more counties. I think this one and that one over here. And if we do that, we win. Oh, no. But he's just... Oh, actually, we won without any fight. So I will take that. Thank you. And now... we have Stonehenge. Now, it's disabled. We're over domain limit. So what I'm going to do There's a second castle over here. So we're going to grant that to our half-brother and knight, just like that. And no longer, it shouldn't be disabled. There we go. So if we look at converting faiths now, it is down to 31,600. As you can see, apostate, 75. And then from domain, because of the Stonehenge, is another 20%. And to get that all the way down to 250, we need to become Norse. So we're going to get the Kingdom of England first, and then get some land over in Scandinavia, somewhere over here, and then make that our capital, unless any of these have been converted. No, none of the culture has changed, sadly, because then we could just take that. Oh, currently, we're actually drawing with our half-brother, but we're still behind him for some reason. But we are drawing with him in the election. If we can maybe see who's not voting for us and try and get them to vote for us instead. Ah, he's become Anglo-Saxon, and that makes a big difference. Now, everybody who's voting for him has like no chance of voting for me. Oh, he is voting for me, look. I'm also voting for myself, so that is a bit mean, but it is what it is. You know what our next move's gonna be? Buy a claim on this guy, and let's take London. That would be really big for us. If we can get London for a little while, it's not going to be my capital for ages, but while we're getting started, that could be a really, really powerful like capital to hold for some extra money and power. So we're going to do that, of course, rely on our allies. Once we get the Kingdom of England, we should be kind of set to not rely on allies and hopefully have a little bit more power to back ourselves up. You know what, let's get over this straight away, start sieging. Look at that. They stand no chance. And there we go. It looks like we captured somebody in that battle. So we also now hold London. And the control's going to be like 0 over there. But once it's built up, that can make us some pretty good money. Like, built up at all yet, but it does have the potential. Also, the Vikings in England are practically gone. Alba, this absolute giant, has just destroyed them all. And they're only left with this. This is the last Kai. With 260 men, or well, I guess, and kind of all of Wales as well, from you know what happened. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use duchy claims, because that does get us with this guy 2 counties. It is 500 piety, but if we do that, we can take all of his land. You know what? Let's just take the negative prestige once again. And we're going to call West Francia, and I think we'll just call them to this one. That should be enough to win, hopefully. There we go. And we're just going to go up there now and start sieging that. Hopefully win this. Wait. I was not looking down here. Who are you? Our army just got wiped out by some raiders. Really? Well, we're going to go over here anyway, just so France go over here. Make sure this time we're avoiding any raiders. We do not want to lose our army to that again. And we'll just get West Frankia's men to win the battle for us. Why not? And they didn't even come into the fight with us. They just left us on our own. Right, but there we go. Now we're together. We can actually siege his land and hopefully win this. You want a white peace? We're going to say no. And this may actually win it for us, the election, because the more people we stop being able to vote, I guess, the more likely we are to win. Maybe less people are going to vote for this guy, which would be nice. Oh, and he's just joined. He must have heard me. He just joined the war on their side. Of course he did. But either way, we still won. Even though he joined a war against us. How could he? A curse undone. So, Alfred just died. Now our half-brother is on the throne. We are his primary heir, though, at least. But I'm not sure how long that's going to last. But we were just warring for this county down here. Our new opponent is a bit more powerful. But we're going to... he's going to call East Francia, probably. Because this guy just took that throne somehow. Yeah, you know what? Let's just end it. We don't want any of that. That's fine. So it seems right now, actually, everybody is voting for me. Other than, like, one guy. Because right now, we have 14 score, making us way first. So that is great. Hopefully, it can stay that way. And then after, you know, he dies, we just take England that way. That would save us a lot of trouble. Nice. There we go. So I'm picking up this claim for 66 gold on this county all the way up here because the culture is Norse. Now, it's a terrible culture, to be honest. We need to stop being disgraced, and we can do that. Eventually make that our capital, because I think maybe we should become Hellenic before we inherit something like the Kingdom of England, because I feel like if we have England and then convert to it, our vassals are really just going to revolt and overthrow us anyway. So the earlier we can become Hellenic, I think, the safer. Right, and then we can just kind of build up from there. There we go, and a hunt will save us this. Now we've done that hunt, we are no longer disgraced. So we just need to wait for this crusade to end for those 3 counties. A bit dramatic, isn't it? But yeah, that is a lot. Why would you call a crusade for just that? I mean, it's fine, I guess, but strange choice. There we go. They won the crusade because, of course they did. But now what oh, this guy just inherited the land we're after. Well, we're going to have to go for it anyway. We need that to be our capital. But we're going to call the King of England. And we're going to get Head of Faith to give us some gold as well. I don't know, you know, if we're going to actually be able to win this. Now they hold it. It is a much tougher fight. Our son is still not married. So you know what? Let's go in with there and see what we can pick up. Ooh, these guys over here, you know, they're in England, but they're also very powerful. So yeah, you know what? That's a nice alliance. I like to have my allies as close to me as I can, so then they're just way quicker to get in and help us when we need them. And look at that. They just have 5,000 men there. Are we going to be able to do this? I don't know. Probably not, actually. You know what? Let's go and siege this down here first. Maybe I'll get them to come off of that island, and we can go and get it. Because if they just hold on to it, it may be really difficult. But all of our allies are here now, so I guess this is the best chance. Oh, you know what? Let's go up for his capital instead. If he's going to hold that, maybe we can get a nice capture on his capital and win another way. 32. You know what? Let's just keep sieging everything up here, I guess. Probably our only chance. Okay, they've just left the war target, so let's go straight down there now. Siege this. And let's just hold the war target. Problem is, we are starving like crazy. So, we may be in a lot of trouble here. Maybe if we can just hold the war target, there's a chance. We have so many people on the island with us. They're starving as well, so I guess that's something. And now our biggest ally has just left. Right, they're coming in for the fight. It's saying we're going to lose. I was hoping that they would have the crazy disembarkment penalty and get destroyed. But no, it seems to make no difference. God, this is rough. Why did they have to inherit the land? Oh my god, yeah, we're done. So close as well. What do we do? They're just gonna unsiege that now. Yeah, when we're down 52% now, they unsieged that. I'm just gonna give it one last go of rebuilding our men and then just going up there for the war target and hope for the best. But all our men-at-arms are built. They're in our army, so let's just give it one more go. Hopefully, they're not camping on the island. They're camping on the island. Let's go ahead of faith for some gold, though. You know what? We'll do it. Let's take it. Oh, we captured a valuable prisoner, so that could help a little bit. Well, we've sieged 2 of their counties, but they seem quite certain they're just going to stay over there, which is terrible news for us. Come on, please leave. Right, we're going to have to keep sieging then, I guess. Oh, they've just left. Okay, we're going to siege this county and then head straight back over to the island. And I guess we're getting the war target once again. And there we go. That took 10 years for a single county. But in the end, we ended up being victorious somehow. That was one of the most intense battles I have ever had. We are now 65. That was a long 10 years. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my capital over here. And then what we can do is... Oh, we need prestige. So what we actually need to do is we need to do a hunt. Now we have to travel all the way from our capital. Oh, can we maybe create a title? I want to do it this live. Because we're so old, you can only do it once per life. So at least next live, we can move it back quite quickly. Demand payments. So we'll do that. Get all our money up. Are we going to survive a hunt, though? To do this, we need 500 prestige. Well, let's just do a hunt in our capital. It's probably not going to be any good, but we'll spend all the money we can on it and just see if we come across something. And we have to wait 8 months for all the guests to arrive. Seeking a wolf. Come on, let's do it. Damn, 56%, but actually, we still managed to get enough prestige. So what we need to do now is, if we come over here and convert to local culture, we are now Norse. And that's going to allow us, if we go to faiths, hopefully anyway, look at that, 250 piety. And at the beginning, it was over 100,000. So as you can see, apostate 75, malleable invaders another 20, from domain minus 20, and that puts it to the minimum cost of 250. Conversion. With my decision to convert to Hellenism, I arrange for a flamen to come to my court and conduct the rites. With the fate of my immortal soul in question, I can only pray that I have made the right decision. Metaphysica aside, my most immediate concern is temporal. How will my brother, King Ferverdin, react to learning that I have spurred his faith? Glory to Zeus, or at least I have order to guide me, so he can join my court. I mean, yeah, we may as well. You can come join. So now if we look, there are now 23 people in the world who follow our faith. But with our brother, let's see, it's evil. It's only minus 15. We're still the primary heir, but I can't see that lasting. I think people are now going to vote for somebody else. And we just got know thyself close to the end. And if he died right now, we'd get the throne and then we could maybe try and remove this, but I don't see that happening. So we are now Norse Hellenic people with a big goal, right? So far, it's been 65 years. We haven't expanded, but we have done the most important step 1, which is becoming Hellenic. And with that, we do need to expand quite a lot. Of course, I want to do cultures as well. And at some point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reform Hellenism. And I'm going to switch something out for Warmonger, because this gives us an at-peace opinion modifier instead of an offensive war modifier. So we actually need to go to war a lot. So that is going to help out. And when we do create the Roman culture, we are, of course, going to add by the sword, as this allows us to do unlimited kingdom-level holy wars. So them two paired together, we can expand very fast and nothing can really stop us. But of course, the next thing we need to do is take England, take Wales, and then move towards Rome. I think we're going to make Rome our capital. I know the Roman Empire in real life, it had quite a few capitals. The two probably most famous is Byzantium and Rome. But you know what? We are going to go for Rome. So for today, I'm going to leave that here. Remember, this is going to be 3 parts. So tomorrow's part, we're going to get the culture done. We're going to reform our faith, make a move on Rome and probably a lot of Europe. And the last part is going to be spreading all of this and taking the decision to restore the Roman Empire, which we can't see just yet. But for today, I'm going to leave that there. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members, such as Zehamas. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully